Ethics, morals, the law. What is right? What is wrong? How do I know? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Norris, and I'm studying a double degree of Bachelor of Business Administration and Bachelor of Arts, majoring in International Business and Marketing. Today, I'll be talking about my philosophy on ethics in relation to marketing, corporate social responsibility, and sustainability. Morals, ethics, and the law are often confused but are distinct considerations affecting our everyday lives. For example, legality and ethicality are not commutable. Lying is not illegal, but is usually regarded as unethical. Following the law is a matter of compliance, what must be done. Ethics is about the normative, what should be done. Morals are personal norms, however, perspective or context is key. To most, breeding and killing animals for food is regarded as necessary and ethically justifiable, but to animal rights activists, it is morally wrong and unethical. Nevertheless, it is legal. Each view is valid within its own context. There are many ethical theories, each with their own strengths and weaknesses. A popular business theory is Friedman ethics. Friedman argued that businesses have an ethical obligation to make a profit for their shareholders. He also said to follow the law, using it to define what is right or wrong. However, this may not consider all stakeholders or third-party externalities. For example, a mining license near a reef may be legal, but the polluting runoff may affect fishing and tourism, raising not only ethical questions, but sustainability and CSR issues. Consequentialism is another popular theory, which focuses on the increase or decrease of goodness. However, many argue, what is good? Consequences matter, but intent also matters. For example, murder and manslaughter have the same outcome, but the intent differs. Nevertheless, consequentialism is essential in some contexts. For example, damage to the environment cannot always be reversed, informing to both CSR and sustainability. Utilitarianism has gained in popularity. While sounding good on paper, I believe it has similar flaws to communist societies and is swayed by human nature and bias. For example, if you could divert a train heading towards your parents towards 5 strangers, most people would favour their family. This is unethical under utilitarianism, but does it mean you're a bad person? Is this a human flaw that ethics can't control, or a flawed ethical theory? It is obvious there is no one ethical rule that is universally correct. Beliefs, culture, and perspective compound this. Immanuel Kant tried to create ethics following absolute rules, but this can still lead to immoral acts. Rather than always benefiting the majority, I think it is best to balance individual and community benefits. This is more inclusive. As a country, we seamlessly combine social and ethical concepts. We live in a democracy, but are in a capitalist nation with socialist institutions such as Centrelink and Medicare. I believe this philosophy can be applied to our everyday lives. All these ethical issues underpin how I would apply ethical philosophy to my future career. In other words, we should use or combine ethical theories that best suit the context, while considering CSR and sustainability issues. For example, in a utilitarian way, when an organisation is conducting business, they should consider stakeholders beyond shareholders and their impact on society. This is applied CSR. However, as Friedman states, they do still have an obligation to make a profit. If companies are socially responsible but unprofitable, then this has dire economic consequences and would be unethical, especially under a utilitarian view. In a consequentialist way, organizations need to be responsible for their actions, especially from the CSR and sustainability perspectives. Their consequences should maximize whatever is inherently and morally good. Hence, marketing doesn't have to be deceitful, convincing consumers to purchase a product they don't need. Instead, marketing can positively express why you need and want a product for the right reasons, promoting informed decisions and impacting society in a positive way. Marketing the personal computer was regarded by IBM as folly. Ultimately, it was more than selling a product. It transformed the world. In summary, I believe organizations and individuals should try and find a balance according to context. They should respect the individual and society and attempt to find mutual gain, economically, socially, and sustainably. For example, recycling products is not only more socially responsible, and sustainable, but in the long term, cheaper. We should not follow any one ideology, but rather learn from the principles of these concepts and apply them for an optimum outcome. Put simply, I believe business and society should have a dynamic, symbiotic relationship. A healthy society is good for business, and a healthy business is good for the economy. Thank you for listening.